Collective, this is Janine, your celestial messenger. I want to see what the universe has to say to us today. Um, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time that you might um, be able to pop up and catch this reading. Let's see. I will be using Oracle cards Beyond the Fog and Shade. And I'll also be using the Moon Tarot deck. I think you guys might be familiar with it. I really like it. I like the graphics. They're really pretty. So, why don't we get into the reading? First, we need to, let's cleanse the energy. So we'll do that with Palo Santos. And I wish peace, joy, love, and happiness for the collective. And remember, collective, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Also, this is a timeless reading. You could always come back. If it doesn't resonate with you right now, it might resonate with you at a later date. That didn't burn too well. Let's see what we could do here to cleanse the energy. That way we have a nice, clean reading. Okay. I'd like to take a moment to thank Spirit and to have many blessings as I am able to give you this reading. Spirit, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to give the collective a reading, and I hope it's the most accurate. And I want you to also know that I am grateful, thankful for my family, my house, the earth. I'm thankful for the sun, moon, and stars. I'm thankful for my transportation. I'm thankful for the food. I'm thankful for my pets. I have 2 cats and 1 dog. Also, Spirit, please give me the messages that I need to give to the collective today. And I thank you with lots of gratitude. So now we will call in Spirit. This might be a little loud. I hope not. So you might want to turn down the volume while I call in Spirit. Okay, so here we go. Spirit. There we go. Okay, let's get on with the reading. I will do 3 shuffles, and I think I'm going to cut the deck 3 times. This is a really pretty deck. See, I like this deck. It's one of my favorite decks. Hope you're all doing well tonight. Oh, also at the end of the reading, I want to give you an affirmation. 1, 2, still a little stiff cards. Okay. Let's cut the deck. come up with. Okay, Holy Spirit, please give me some messages that I can give to the collective. Collective, please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Oh, 2 of Cups. Cups is a water sign. Cups represents emotions. 2 of Cups is love. The Magician. Is somebody out there calling love in? The Magician manifests. Great manifester. So far it looks like somebody is calling love. Oh, I wanted to also tell you all that I have been reading tarot since I was 9. I got out of it for a little while, but I'm trying to start it back up. My stepmother, her name was Jean. She actually taught me how to read cards. Okay. Wow. The Fool. That means you're taking a leap of faith. Possibly in love through the Magician. Magician's a major arcana card. And so is the Fool. The Fool is like a new beginning. I'll show you the cards as we go through them. Okay, then you have the King of Wands. Wands represents Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is reversed. That's a major arcana card. We have the 3 of Wands, which is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. We have the 5 of Pentacles, which is Earth, which would be your Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Looks like you're walking away from something. You have the Page of Pentacles. And Pentacles is once again Earth. And it has to do with Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And the next card would be a Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups is emotional. He can be a little bit angry. It has to do with Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And then you have the 5 of Swords as your outcome. Swords is a air element, and they rule Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So we got kind of a mixture of a lot of people. Okay. So, let's get on with the show. Let's see what's going on with the 2 of Cups and the Magician. So here's your 2 Cups. Let me put this maybe right here. That way you can see it. It's really a beautiful card. We're going to put it right here. Okay. The 2 Cups upright is the flow of love between 2 people. With this card, you are creating deep connections and partnerships based on shared values, compassion, and unconditional love. Well, these relationships are still something deeply fulfilling and rewarding in the long term. You have mutual respect and appreciation for one another, and together you reach higher planes of consciousness and understanding. So this is the love card, the 2 Cups. It's full of emotions, lots of emotions. It looks like somebody might be calling in love by a magician. The Magician is the great manifester. It's about your hopes and dreams, and he's upright The Magician reveals how your wishes and desires can be realized through determination and willpower. With this card shows up in your reading, you can be assured that you have love and the drive to make your dreams happen. It might be in your new job, a new business venture, or a new love. In this case, it's going to be a new love. Expect to manifest everything that you want to manifest. Just remember that you are powerful. And if you create your inner world, the outer world will follow. So what that basically says is if you create love in your inner world, then you have the opportunity to call in your outer world love. And it looks like somebody is going to be taking a leap of faith, a new beginning towards somebody. So that's very nice, collective. That's a beginning, new beginnings. That's a very nice card. The Fool is always, just like I said, taking a leap of faith. Don't really know the outcome, just gonna go with it. The Fool is number 0. The Fool can be placed either at the beginning of the major arcana or at the end. The major arcana is often considered the Fool's journey through life, and as such, he is never present and therefore needs no number. Are you ready for new adventures? The Fool Tarot card is the first card in the major arcana, representing a new beginning and consequently an end to something in your old life. So there is a new beginning taking place through your manifestations and possibly through love, emotions. Now, it might be with the King of Wands. He's upright. King of Wands is very passionate. He's fiery. Like I said before, he represents Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. He leads with passion, a lot of passion. He's very courageous and he's warm. This looks like you're closing out a cycle. With the World in reverse, that means that in order for you to have the 2 of Cups, which is love, that you're manifesting, you're taking a leap of faith with a King of Wands, you have to close out a cycle. So there might be a breakup right there so that your manifestation can come in. And that's what I see so far. Okay, then your next card is a 3 of Wands upside down. That is also, I don't know where to put him. Hopefully you can see him. 3 of Wands is also Sagittarius, fire. It's fire element, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And the 3 of Wands is usually about groups, growth, and expression. The 3 of Wands is also fiery and passionate. So we're going to do some reversals here. Hello, Adriana. That's my daughter, Adriana. Okay, the Three of Wands reverse suggests that growth and expansion are available to you, but you are choosing to play it safe and stay within your comfort zone. As a result, you're closing yourself off from new opportunities and limiting your potential. What's holding you back at this time? Why are you holding back? It's time to spread your wings and fly. The Three of Wands reverse indicates that you have attempted to embark on a journey of personal development, but not accomplished your goals yet. So you may be, you know, in between, trying to get towards your goals. Five of Pentacles is Earth sign, so that would be your Taurus, Capricorn, and Gemini. No, Earth signs. I'm sorry. That's your Pentacles and Earth. That's grounding. Yeah, that's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. They're very practical, reliable. They're grounded. Never steer you wrong. However, it looks like you might need to close out this one cycle in order to manifest this cup of love. Five of Pentacles, it looks like somebody is walking away. Yeah, somebody's feeling left out. Kind of left out in the cold. Could be you, could be an ex-partner, but it's upright, so the Five of Pentacles is a card of financial loss and poverty. You have hit hard times, especially when it comes to your work, career, finances, and material possessions. You may have recently lost your job, your home, your financial security. You no longer feel safe because it has been stripped away from you in one blow. Your ego may be also bruised, especially since success often correlates to financial wealth. It can be a humbling blow to your self-esteem and sense of self-worth. The upside is that minor arcana cards with they're only temporary effects, rather than the major arcana cards, which has long-term impact. This too shall pass. So, like I said, you're losing something, feeling kind of left out of the cold. That's probably why you were trying to call in love. Somebody may have hurt you. It might have been this Page of Pentacles. Pages come and go. They're very immature too. They're not usually very stable. This Page of Pentacles in the Reader-Waite cards, he's holding just one pentacle, so he doesn't have much to offer you. Especially whenever you, I'm not sure what energy you are in. It doesn't really tell me. Just a lot of, there's a lot of cups. So there's some love here, definitely. But the Page of Pentacles is just somebody immature. Somebody that doesn't know how to make up their mind. It could be a person that's in and out of your life. Somebody that doesn't necessarily are equal to where you're at. As far as your finances. And also, you can flip the roles, because this may not be about you. This might be about a potential partner, an ex, just what's going on in the energy in your world through the universe. So pages are, oh yeah, and I also want to tell you, a page is also a person that will stalk you. They will watch you. I'm not sure why, but they do watch you. The page of Pentacles, like the pages of all four tarot suits, brings welcoming message of new beginnings, inspiration, and initial stages of creative projects or adventure. Since Pentacles rule the material realm and correspond to the element Earth, this page symbolizes an awareness of the value of money, wealth, possessions, career, and physical health, and how to manifest more of these material blessings. You're welcoming new opportunities to your material life, a new job, a new business, or a financial windfall, and wish to discover how to turn your dreams into reality. So you're also using your manifestation skills right here to possibly bring in new love and leaving somebody out in the cold. Somebody, they might have lost their job, might have lost their stability. But it does show in this card you're holding back for some reason. I'm not really sure. But pages are also, like I said, they're people that watch you. They observe you. They're young, but it's about new beginnings, mainly in the earthly realm, like financial stability, bringing manifestations that will come in, things that you're hoping, wanting, and desiring. And I have a feeling it might have to do with this Knight of Cups, because he's a reverse. He holds back. And that might be who has lost their job. But it looks like you're going to be okay, because it says you're having new beginnings with money, wealth, possessions, career, physical health, and you can manifest more. However, you do have this Knight of Cups in reverse. And that might be who you're walking away from here. So you might be walking away from here. Kind of leaving them out in the cold. A Knight comes and goes. That's the one that really comes and goes. He's there for a short time, not a long time. He's there for a good time, not a long time. He is also a sword, so that, no, that's a cup. The King of Cups. Nevertheless, he's a knight. So he comes and goes. He's not there forever. He doesn't know how to make a commitment. And won't make a commitment to you. If you're looking for a long-term relationship, this is probably not the person that you want in your life. If you're looking for just a good time, have fun with, he's going to come in and out of your life, and you might have a little fun, but he is reversed. So that, not so good. So you might possibly have to close this cycle out with this Knight of Cups. This is somebody in your energy that's coming and going, not giving you a commitment, kind of stringing you along, has no intentions except for his own selfish intentions. Okay, so you might have to close that cycle out so that you can manifest your new cup of love, your possible soulmate, your possible twin flame. But you're holding back, and I'm not sure why you're holding back. We're going to clarify that one. So we have the Knight of Swords reverse can appear in a tarot reading when you are brimming with energy and motivation, but cannot effectively channel and release this energy. You're growing restless, or he's growing restless and frustrated because he wants to take action, but something is holding him back. Perhaps the timing isn't right. You don't have enough resources, or he doesn't have enough resources, or you or him are relying on someone else who isn't ready. You need to find alternative ways to release this energy. Otherwise, you're going to be hurt. So, you have to find a way to release this energy that this person is in your energy. Unless you just want somebody for a good time. They're not going to stick around. They're going to possibly keep you in a bad cycle of coming and going in your life. Because I know this from experience. It's happened to me for 15 years. I had a Knight of Cups. But it was even worse than just the coming and going. He was also trying to tear me down because he was also a complete narcissist. So, you have the Five of Swords. It looks like you might be really leaving this person behind. You might be closing that cycle out due to the world being in reverse. You're definitely moving on from something so that you could possibly have a Two of Cups, which is love, with a King of Wands. The King of Wands, like I said, is very passionate. He's creative. He is very warm, a warm person. So let's see, you got the Five of Swords. That is a earth sign. Air sign. I'm sorry, excuse me. Air sign. And your air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. They're very intellectual. They think a lot. They could be a social butterfly. This is the person that I would suggest that you might want to leave behind. Swords. Like I said, he's there. This guy is here only for a short time. If you want to come in, you might not. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords turns up when you have had a falling out. Somebody does feel left out of your energy. And you are walking away with a sense of sadness and loss. You may be upset and resentful over the heated words that were said that you can't take back, or they can't take back. There's bad blood here. And general ickiness to the whole situation. Because this person has come in and out. And it doesn't really show you too much, except for you being a fool. And you're taking a leap of faith towards a King of Wands. Through your manifestations, this will come about. And you will have a wonderful relationship after you close out this relationship with the Knight of Cups. They're going to feel some kind of way, like they're going to be resentful, maybe even angry, full of emotions. They're also going to possibly retaliate. They're going to slander you. Even if you won the argument or came out as the apparent victor, you realize that you have lost as much or more than your opponent. The battle has cost you trust, respect, dignity, and isolation. So, you are walking away from this Knight of Cups. You're kind of taking a leap with the Fool. And if you could see, the Fool is right underneath the Page of Cups, which means new beginnings. You are holding back from your Two of Cups right now. And I think it might have to do with trying to close out this cycle right here through the world. This person is not going to like you leaving him behind. He may even start harassing you. I mean, look how evil he is. Okay. In this car. He doesn't look like a very nice person. Even though he's a Knight of Cups, you know, he's going to offer you a cup of love. But is it truly a cup of love if he's coming and going and doesn't want to make a commitment and strings you along for like, I don't know, 2, 15, 20 years? Yeah, not a very nice person. He's greedy and selfish. Only thinks about himself. So, we're going to get the next deck. Let's do possibly... Oh, I did want to manifest this. Why are you in the Three of Swords? I want to know. I think you might want to know too. Let me find my cards. What did I do with them? There they are. Okay. I want to know why you're holding back. Why is the collective holding back at this time? Why are they not moving forward with their manifestations? Taking a leap of faith. Is it truly this, the world in reverse? Is it because they're going to feel sad? Or is it because there's just history there? Why is the collective... Oops. There's a deck everywhere. Hold on. Let's see if anything flipped over. No, nothing flipped over. So we'll do that one more time. Cards aren't really broken in yet, so. Okay, I want to know. What is this? What is this Three of Wands? Why are you holding back? It's an Ace of Wands in reverse. Aces are usually about opportunities. You possibly don't think that you have an opportunity, but you clearly do because you have this King of Wands right here. So you clearly have an opportunity coming, but this person here may be trying to block, giving you doubts as to whether or not you should close out this cycle and leave them out in the cold. That's what I'm getting from the cards anyway. The Ace of Wands is Fire Leo. Ace of Fire Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries sign. Excuse me, my voice is going out. I got a little bit of a cold. But the Ace of Wands, reverse, might be trying to stop your blessings because this is a new opportunity. Like I said, he's going to be revengeful. Going to try to stop because he don't want to be left out in the cold with the Five of Swords. Okay, so we have a reverse Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Let me look at this real quick. Yeah. But it's reverse. So you may be doubting yourself with this Three of Cups. Whether or not you could handle what this Knight of Cups will start bringing some possible chaos into your world. So let me show you this again. I think he's blocking you. Personally, this is a Three of Wands. Kind of has you upside down, you're holding back. It might be because of this Knight of Swords. Not very nice. He's in and out of your life, trying to stop your new beginnings, your manifestations of having a new relationship in love. So, that came out reverse. An Ace of Swords reverse indicates that a new idea or breakthrough is emerging from within you, but you are not willing to share it with others just yet. You may still be exploring what this idea means for you. So you may be exploring a new relationship here, because you have the Two Cups as your first card out. And you want to take also a leap of faith with the Fool. It's a new beginnings. So it looks like you got a couple cards here with new beginnings. Not only with love, but in finances too. It is important to give yourself time and space to meditate and clear your mind so that you could birth this new idea in the most effective way, because there is a blockage. So that's what I have for you so far. So I'm thinking it might be the blockage is maybe the past history of this person, because like I said, he's in and out of your life for a long time, but kind of has you doubting yourself. But I know my collective is strong, and I know you guys are going to turn this Ace of Wands into your favor through your manifestations, even though he may be trying to block all your new beginnings. Okay? Because he is in the Five of Swords energy. He is not very happy. He's feeling left out in the cold. He's thinking with his head, not with his heart, definitely. So let's pull a couple of oracle cards. I might have to clarify some of them. I did already cleanse this deck. So I'm going to give you probably 5 cards. Let me shuffle 3 times. So what is up? They're a little stiff. Sorry about that. Try this again. Okay. So once again, collective, I want to thank you for being here. I enjoy giving you these readings. I look forward to giving readings to you. Remember, take resonates, leave the rest behind. Once again, it might not resonate right now. It may resonate in a couple months. So come back to it. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment. I will try to comment back to you. I like to see what you guys write. So, we're going to cut this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So, we're going to go this way. This way. Let's pull 5 cards out. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, you have Auroral Dreams, Ether Dance. So it looks like you are dancing and being happy, calling in your manifestations. You've also transformed your life, or you're in the beginning stages of transforming. A butterfly always represents a transformation. So possibly with this Knight of Cups, the one that was in and out of your life, might have just had enough and called it the end through the world, closed out a cycle, and you might have transformed into this beautiful butterfly. Okay, so that's a nice card. Oh, goodness. You're also going to receive an unexpected surprise. Looks like a love surprise from a King of Wands. You also have the Dream Weaver. Create your truth. Break free. break free from this cycle. That's what the universe is trying to tell you. Break free from this cycle. This cycle of somebody in and out. Somebody who can't make a commitment. They can't make up their mind. They're there 1 minute and poof, gone. Kind of leaves your head spinning. Trust me, I've been there. And you also have the World card. Like I said, I think you're going to be closing out the cycle with this in and out person because you have transformed. You're on a spiritual journey and you're transforming. You're growing spiritually. So there's your transformation. So you got 2 cards of transformation. That's beautiful. And your last card, touching the boundless limits of the universe, a star card. This is the star card. This is very beautiful. The star card is a major arcana card too. I'll read you a little bit about the star card. The star card has all the tools they need. Okay? All the tools. There's nothing lacking with the star card. She or he could be masculine or feminine energies. Take the roles and reverse them if you need to. The star is hope, having hope, faith, mental healing, a guiding sign, high vision, collective awareness. The star is a card of healing and restoration after the storm. Apparently this Knight of Cups came in and just blew your world to heck. Caused this storm. If you pull this card during a murky period, it asks you to hold on to hope in your ability to heal and to evolve to the promise of calmer times are ahead. Like the shining beacon, the star asks you to have faith in your abilities, in the process, and in the possibilities of positive transformation and support from the universe. Pulled for the past position, this card may be referring to a prevailing healing period. So that might be what's holding you back right here. You might be in your midst of healing to get to this transformation. You might be healing from the Knight of Cups. The star calls you to keep your head high with your eye on your objectives and everything that you want to manifest and on the high visions that you have for yourself. So all in all, that's pretty good reading. I mean, sorry, your ex might feel a little bit bent out of shape or somebody from your past, but it does look like overall you're getting the star energy, you're healing, you're working with the universe. You are working with the universe. You're working with Source to heal from somebody who is non-committal. Once you get to this healing, well, you're healing. You're holding yourself back to heal. With this 3 of Wands, you're holding yourself back to heal. Once you heal, though, you are going into a transformation. Male or female, masculine or feminine. That's when you close out this cycle. You're going to close out a cycle. The world is in reverse. You're going to just be done with it. Okay? And you'll start feeling a little better. But pages do represent that they are spying on you. They are trying to take a look at what you're doing. But it's also because you are taking a leap of faith with this full card. And you're manifesting in with your manifestations. King of Wands, who may give you an unexpected surprise. And the surprise might be a cup of love. That's a beautiful reading, collective. And remember, always stay in your power. Create your truth. Break free. The universe is trying to tell you to break free from this Knight of Wands. That's what I have gotten from this reading. I hope that it resonates with you. But remember, you are all beautiful beings. There's no reason for anybody to mistreat you. I love you, collective. You know, there's no reason. Somebody is going to feel possibly angry. Here we got because you're starting your new beginnings with Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups, I'm sorry, may start feeling the Five of Swords energy, being left out of cold. Possibly they were using you for your money, your time, your energy, other resources, gas, let me think, food. And you're kind of getting tired of that whole situation. So that's what I have so far. And let's get some angel messages. So I'll put these up. I try to keep my cards nice. Although I need to probably shuffle them a lot more. Maybe I'll spend the whole day just doing nothing but shuffling. Remember, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If it doesn't resonate at all, then check back. It might resonate at a later time because this is a timeless reading. Let's see. Do this. Here's the other deck. I gotta find the case to this deck. Collective, is so good to have you here. I really love and appreciate you all. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, if you will. But we're going to get some angel messages, and then I'm going to leave you with an affirmation. Universe, angels, our guardian angels, what message do you have for us today? What message do you have? What message do you have? Please give my collective a message. Looks like that one wanted to pop out. Okay, during your healing process from getting over the Knight of Cups, your angel guides are asking you to let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Because, you know, when you do break up with somebody, you feel lonely, you know. You could feel, I don't know. I felt happy myself. I felt like throwing a party myself. But at times, you know, depends on how much you are connected. You could feel sadness, grief, you know, kind of feeling low. So your angels and guides want to tell you, please let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Remember, others cannot read your mind. You have to sometimes ask people to help you. You know, tell them, I'm going through a little bit of a hard time. I feel sad, you know. Or, hey, want to go out and celebrate? It's over. The whole cycle's over. So that cycle is closing. Whether or not that Knight of Cups wants it to or not, it's closing. It clearly shows it through the world. So I'm going to give you an affirmation. And I might even roll out some signs that you might be dealing with. We definitely know that you have Earth sign that was there, the Knight of Cups. He is Earth. He's a Pentacle. And he's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. He's unreliable because he was in reverse. He's not practical at all. There's nothing intellectual, practical, or reliable about that person because he was in reverse. You did have the King of Wands that you might be manifesting. He is an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. He's upright. He has passion, courage, and he's war. He's also creative, so you too might be creative. That might be who you're manifesting and taking a leap with, so that you could have your happily ever after. Let's see, what else did I... Oh, there was also an air sign. Air sign is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. They're very intellectual. It's always head over heart. Think before you become emotional, especially if you have to deal with that past person. Because they're going to be angry. They're probably going to start gossiping. They're going to slander you. They're going to tell their side of the story. Your side of the story isn't going to matter. So, yeah, he's just not a good guy. So, let's see what kind of signs are coming out. Okay, we have Sagittarius. We have the 10th month, so that's Libra. 7th month, that is Capricorn. And I believe that is your... I'm going to think that is your North Node. And you also have a Gemini. So, your Gemini is Earth. 7 is a cusp between Virgo and Leo. Definitely a Sagittarius. Like I said, your King of Wands is a Sagittarius. Or possibly could be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Something may have occurred on 7/10, 10/7 of last year that disrupted your life, and you are now going into your North Node. So that's what I have for you. There's no signs that I need to roll over. I wish you peace, love, power, and joy and happiness. And I do want to leave you with an affirmation. So the affirmation that I have today for you is courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. So to be courageous, you need to put yourself out there. Quit holding back. If you hold back, you're not being courageous. So sometimes you have to put yourself out there. Open yourself up. Quit holding back. So that's what I have for you, collective. Like I said before, if you resonate, that's great. If you don't, leave the rest behind. Please subscribe, comment, like, and that just helps the channel keep going. And have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Peace, power, and love to all of you.